Hello and welcome to Gospel Fortified. I'm Justin, and I'm going to put up 50 of Jesus's most radical words on a slide. These really help us dispel the popular lies around virginity. Listen, to just name it, this topic of virginity brings with it shame and insecurity and comparison and guilt. And so I understand the kind of white-hot energy around this question. Is being a virgin a bad thing for a Christian? Let's let Jesus's vision put you at ease. All the shame in our culture is very Roman, which sounds weird. I know, just follow me. The sort of atmosphere and culture that shames virginity with one hand, celebrates brutes and oppresses women with the other. That's how it works every time historically. So let's watch what Jesus does to kill it. Give me a couple of minutes to build this argument, y'all. Here's the slide. Uk anagnote hati ha katisas ap arkes arsinka. Oh, it's all Greek to me. Dad joke. I'm just trying to be funny. Jeez. Okay, well, that's Matthew 19, verses 3-6. So let me try English, which in English is 61 words. And Pharisees came up to him and tested him by asking, "Is it lawful to divorce one's wife for any cause?" Jesus answered, "Have you not read that he who created them from the beginning made them male and female? And said, therefore, a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh." Hang on to that phrase, one flesh. That's the key. Okay, so remember, we're asking, is being a virgin bad for a Christian? Let's show not only how beautiful it is, but how Jesus built the world we live in where we can even ask that question. Think about it for a moment. Stick with me. This is a Roman-occupied world at the time of Jesus saying this. Romans cared for status. What's your class? They cared for reputation. How do I not shame my family today? They weren't thinking about the stuff we cared about, what's right and wrong. They didn't care about the right to happiness, equality, dignity, consent, freedom, all of that. All of that came with Jesus's kingdom, which built our Western world. But the Romans walked around seeing people, women especially, as sexual property. And so rape was so normal that we can't even comprehend it. So what Jesus does is brilliant and it's practical. Look how he reformed the sex ethic of the day that created ours today with two words, one flesh. A man and a woman becoming one flesh meant that sex, the only use of sex, is for marriage. So the sacred flame of intimacy, which has burned so many of us, in Jesus's kingdom is covenantally contained within marriage. And these 50 Greek words built your world in three ways. First, it called sex outside of marriage sin, not shamed, not dishonorable, sin. Rape is now post-Jesus with Jesus, not inconvenient, not just frowned upon. It is sin. And our world hates this because we forget. All this sex positivity is Rome repackaged, and it's already spiraling. Women are not winning right now, and men aren't winning either. Second, it redistributed sex to everyone. Like back then, one elite man could have a dozen concubines that were his property. One flesh changed the game. Now everyone can get married. Everyone can have sex because everyone can get married. This cleared the streets of untethered, frustrated, angry men, and it gave women a man for protection and provision. Children began to thrive too, and so the family unit changing like this changed everything else. Third, and back to the original question, I wanted to build the argument, is being a virgin bad as a Christian? Well, I didn't want to just answer no, because I wanted to provide this grander vision, Jesus's vision of one flesh, by containing the sacred flame of sex within the covenantal framework of marriage, by enjoying sex with spouse and no one else. You're not only experiencing the joys of how it was designed to be safe and committed, you're also seeing what happens when this isn't lived out. Utter destruction. Plus, we've seen that to even ask this question, like on the title, is an unrealistic question if Jesus hadn't first shaped our world. I'd love to chat with you, so it's in your court. Comment below, move your mouse or your finger to the subscribe button and throw me a bone. Please subscribe. That would mean so much, and hopefully it would mean a lot to you as well. I'll see you in the next video.